Hey Aries, this is Star. We're going to be doing your whole story reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what it is. We have Be Content. At the bottom here, we have Embrace Change. Okay, Aries. So this is like your overall energy at this moment. Let's see here. Let me just take a look at these cards. I feel as though your life may be going through a big transformation, and it's feeling like bittersweet. It's almost like there's a part of your life that you're letting go of. That's kind of painful to let go of, but at the same time, you know it's what's best for you moving forward. So let's take a look, Aries. Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar, we're going to be going through the entire deck. That's why it's called the whole story reading. Right after I shuffle, so just give me a moment and we'll get started as soon as possible. In the meantime, if you guys are interested in a private reading, you can always contact me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. All my prices and the readings that I offer are in the description box below. But you can always email me if you like. Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more. Okay, we're ready. Let's see, Aries. Wow. Didn't I say your life is going through some sort of big transformation? Look at this. This is a whole new beginning, the start of a brand new cycle in your life. It's like you may even feel like an era in your life has ended, a big chapter you're closing out. Now, there does seem to be, some anxiety. However, we have here the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords, but we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you are over this feeling of, kind of feeling helpless or feeling like you have no way out, feeling stuck. You're not feeling like that anymore. You have freed yourself from something that was causing you perhaps some anxiety, some grief. I do feel like you still have that anxiety. Maybe you're going through some sleepless nights, that kind of thing, because there seems to be some fear with regards to the future and what lies ahead, probably because it's all brand new. Look, we have another ace here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's a relationship that is not harmonious right now. That may be what you're moving on from. Oops. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I kind of feel like, so there's an ace here in the reverse. Here it's in the upright. I feel like you're just now starting this new chapter. And there may be something holding you back or delaying you somehow. Okay, you're worried about your household, your family, your home. It could be like, the house that you live in. There's some kind of worry there, or just within a household or within a relationship. There's just a lot of perhaps conflict, anxiety, a lot of drama. Yeah, see the world in reverse. So there's been this, I feel like, you've been working up to this. This is something that has been meant to happen for some time, but it hasn't. Yeah, look, there's a lot of sadness with regards to this closing out. Again, this feeling of bittersweetness, because there's a sadness in letting it go, but there is almost a feeling of relief that you're going to be able to start brand new. There may have been some truths that came out that somebody was trying very hard to keep hidden, but they either are coming out or they already have. Okay, so yeah, the holdup has been pain, suffering, the broken heart. So you may have been healing from this, and that's why it's been a slow process to move on. I also feel like there's children, there's a mother and a child here, so there is concern about children. Yeah, but there's a head over heart decision that had to be made or that will be made, and you're choosing your head. You're not so much going with your heart. I feel like you're putting your emotions aside and doing what's best going forward for you and for your family, because I do see that as being um, your concern here. So with the Queen of Wands in reverse, we have the Emperor in reverse, which is your energy. So absolutely, this is you. This is you feeling, I want to say angry. Angry at the fact that you couldn't control the situation more. You know, that it just kind of got away from you. But I think, you know, you didn't have control over it to begin with. This is just something that needed to happen, or that, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbled. And but I do see here that you're coming into an acceptance of this. I feel like a lot of you may be focusing on your finances, making sure that your family is going to be taken care of. So yeah, I just see you looking at things from a very practical, very logical perspective. Yeah, there's been a holdup in walking away from a situation. I'm kind of feeling like it's more so you're dealing with some loose ends. You're making sure that your family is going to be good going forward. Um, Maybe dealing with a cancer. Someone's very sad. Could be a Cancer or any water sign, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody that's very emotional about this having to move on. So it's not just you feeling this way, it's somebody around you as well. Yeah, but the decision has been made that, you know, it's become very clear that there is no harmony. There's not going to be going back to the way that things were. Yeah, so here's the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you've been giving towards, that you've been, you know, working on for all this time, you no longer see a future in that. There's something here, though. Okay, so I don't know if this is you or someone around you, but there seems to be an inability to see things clearly or to accept the truth. So if this is not you, then it's someone that you're dealing with very close to you. I feel like this is a family member or someone. It's as though you have seen the light. You see the right way to go, um, moving forward toward the future for your own benefit, for your family's benefit, but there's somebody that just doesn't see it that way. Okay? Let's see. So if I tell you this is the third time that I've tried to record your reading, and I'm really hoping this one works out. So it's interesting because the first two times that I started doing your I had to end it within, you know, 5 to 10 minutes, because, you know, whatever technical difficulties. But the first two times that I started doing them, the cards that came out here both times, the first two times, were the same, which kind of blew my mind. And it was very similar to this one, to be content. You actually got happiness. So because those cards came out twice, and then now this third time we got be content, which, you know, very similar to the happiness card. I feel as though there's a real need for you to stop focusing on what did not work out. Okay, you had this vision of whatever this is, could be a relationship that didn't work out. It could be a career that didn't work out. Whatever it was that you put so much energy into, this is more so about, like, I feel like you did the mourning process, mourning that situation, but now it's time to look forward to the future and what lies ahead. Because if you keep your positive mindset, it's just, this is going to start to flow more easily into your life, rather than you being focused on what didn't work out, and you'll just keep dealing with those issues. So just keep that in mind, because that is a strong message there for you. All right, let's see here. Okay, I'm seeing a separation here within a family. So not necessarily have to be like a marriage separation, but it can be. And it can also be somebody traveling that is away from family, having to be away for whatever reason. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Um, there was a connection that was toxic here, and I see you separating yourself from that. I do feel like there's family involved in this. So either family is being affected by you separating from this person, or you're separating from a family member. But there's definitely, you cut this person off from any kind of communication. I just feel like you felt like you needed some time away to get your thoughts together. Some of you could be traveling as well. Wow, okay. Hmm. Hmm. All right, well, let me clarify these cards, but I'm going to say Four of Wands in the Tower. I feel like there was a breakup. Something came to a complete stop. Whatever somebody was offering to you, you realized there was really nothing behind that. It was just words, no real action. Also, look at all these twos. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands being here in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. So there's been all these, I'm just seeing duality here. So going back and forth on decisions. There may have been somebody juggling two relationships as well, because I mean, Seven of Swords can be cheating, it can be lying, stealing, but I'm seeing more so with all of these twos, there could very well have been someone juggling two people, especially with this Knight of Cups being here as well. So if that's the case, I feel as though somebody may have been doing that, and this Page of Swords could be you. Okay, so you may have been watching this person, or this was going on and someone was watching. There was some kind of surveillance happening here, and this is what led to this moving on from this situation. But let's take a look. Okay, communication, fast movement with this Ten of Pentacles. So something happened kind of out of the blue really quickly. Yeah, there's like plans of taking action, but it's still in the works at this time when I'm reading this. Something is like still being thought out. And I do feel like it has to do with travel or like some kind of movement. So you may be planning a trip, or you may be planning a move with your family. Wow, okay. So yeah, this Devil card, that toxicity, that is what had you in this Nine of Swords energy. So this was you losing sleep over this situation until you started realizing that this was affecting you, possibly like affecting your health, affecting your mental health, all of that. And you are choosing yourself. You are, look, Queen of Wands reverse with that Eight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this is definitely like whatever conversations, communication was going on within your family, or perhaps about money. If it's not family, it's something about money, properties, could be family, but you stopped all communication because, again, there was just too much going on in your own mind. And so you wanted to detach yourself so that nobody is influencing any of your decisions. All of these twos can also signify some sort of decision, some sort of solution that you're trying to come up with. And I do feel like there's someone here trying to influence that. So that's what that Seven of Swords could be. Someone trying to influence your choices, your decisions, and perhaps trying to, change your mind about you leaving this relationship. Well, this is what may be happening. Okay. Oh, I okay. This could be you, but this could be somebody that you're dealing with. But someone here, whatever actions they're taking, very deceptive. Could be a player energy. This person is in and out, very unreliable. They really are just for themselves. Okay, yeah. Somebody was juggling two relationships. Okay, or they were allowing for outside parties to be involved in this particular connection. Now, I keep trying to avoid that third party situation thing because it seems to come up in every reading, and it can't be that everybody is, in a third party situation, but I have to say what I see here. I do feel like somebody was overindulging. You were dealing with someone who liked a lot of attention. I don't know why I'm getting like they like to have people fighting over them or creating these situations of like triangulation, So having somebody, even if there was nothing going on, but having someone involved in the relationship that caused conflict either between you and that other person that they were allowing to like infiltrate. Um, it's something about like this person wanting to be or wanting to feel wanted, wanting to feel like they're desired by multiple people. Yeah. The Four of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Ten of Swords. So once this is finally over, because I feel like I'm watching a timeline where it starts off where there's just a separation so that someone can think about what's going to be done in the future. But I see this relationship as over. So even if I feel like something's going to happen suddenly that it's just going to end it right there. But I feel like even working up to that, in reality, the relationship is already over. It's just that it hasn't been like officially announced, or you haven't uttered those words that you don't want to see this person again. Look, the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you catch somebody here in a lie, or they just disappoint you in something that they had promised and they just don't deliver. And this might be like the breaking point for you. This might be where you say, no, full stop. Okay. Um, I don't know if this person owed you money. There's something to do with money, or like you realize that this person was not like carrying their own weight, they were putting burdens on you. There's that Knight of Wands. So again, the Knight of Wands is clarifying this Two of Wands. I'm getting travel though. I keep getting travel, so I don't know, you guys might be planning a trip, maybe just to get away from the situation. Seven of Swords with the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like there was infidelity. Could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, but not necessarily. Someone's going to try to. They're going to try to make the promises that they had made in the past. You've already heard these words being uttered. I don't know that you're going to believe them this time. Yeah, this person is just using manipulation tactics. And I feel like you're seeing it. You're seeing the patterns. You're watching it happen. You're watching them be manipulative toward you, where before you weren't able to identify it, or you just weren't in that space mentally to even think that they were doing that. But now you can't unsee it. Like once you saw, like there's a moment where you see it. You see it in their eyes. You see it in the way that they're talking to you. And once you see them that one time treating you that way, you can't see anything else. And so, yeah, that's where you become this King of Wands, full of drive to move forward with the Six of Swords. So you're definitely moving forward from a situation that did not serve you at all. You've been unhappy. Um, in this particular situation for some time, thinking about your next move, wanting for this not to be the case, but you're coming to the realization that it just simply is. And so you're going to act accordingly. Hmm. Okay, I feel as though there may be some of you may be going through a battle, a custody battle, because I'm seeing again a mother and a child. So custody battle could be in the future here, but I feel as though someone is acting very recklessly, and this is going to, I don't want to say it this way because it sounds bad, but like somebody acting recklessly is going to work in your favor in this battle for custody. Let me see. Yeah, I keep seeing a battle. So this is a battle over child custody, over what is it called? Child support. Okay, so some kind of, and it doesn't have to be a child, but that's what I'm seeing strongly. This could just be money that you're fighting over. But I'm seeing like there's an immature energy here that is not going to be successful. I feel like this person is very much in their ego, and this is making them act perhaps even out of character. Like maybe this person normally is not this reckless, but this situation has driven them to be this way. But it's not going to work out for them. I just feel like, somebody is trying to hold back as much as they can from having to give money to you. So maybe there's like some kind of money owed, or property, or material possessions I feel like are owed to you, and someone is being very selfish, greedy, corrupt. Mm. Wow, look at this. Six of Wands reverse. Six of Wands reverse. There's definitely like someone's plans are not going to work out in their favor. There's a lack of victory here for someone. Could be a Scorpio. I have a Judgment and the Death card, both Scorpio energies here. But this is also, I feel like someone's getting their karma. Things are not working out because they were doing things in bad faith. And I feel like this was, in some cases, this was affecting children. So if it's their children, like they didn't even take their feelings into consideration. And I'm feeling like children here are feeling kind of in the middle, or they're feeling rejected. But whatever the case is, they're not happy. Something is found in like an investigation. Someone is looking into um, filings. Why am I getting filings? Like court filings, documents, tax filings. Someone's looking through tax records. Yeah, I'm getting that pretty strongly. Like there's tax records that are being looked at. So someone might be like under investigation, or this might be you investigating where the money went, okay? Oh my goodness, okay. I feel like this person, like this is found, okay? Whatever was hidden, this is found, and there's nothing this person can do to like talk their way out of it. Mm, yeah. Whoever you were dealing with was, again, very self centered, self serving, and corrupt. Okay, and that's what led to the ending of this relationship, because I feel as though they because they're so self-centered, like they just did not take you into consideration at all, and so this always left you feeling dissatisfied. If you had children with this person, even the children felt that way. But this person, whatever it was that their plans were, because they're the kind of person I'm seeing here is somebody who will do anything to get what they want, and they're very used to being successful at that. And so they had their eye on this prize, and they were just like kind of bulldozing their way through. But this plan is very much unsuccessful, because I feel like either you or somebody catches them either trying to hide assets, or and it could be something like from the past, because I'm getting like records being pulled from past years, and things like that. So this could have been like going on for a long time and right under your nose, and you didn't see it. So this caused a lot of disappointment. Look at this, the Strength card, which is right here with the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have someone here disappointed. So whoever was trying to like force their way to getting something, it's not working out. Why? Because someone is watching this King of Pentacles. Okay, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be an air sign, any sign. But we're doing the whole deck, so it really doesn't matter. But I feel as though this person is definitely being watched, or it could be under investigation. It could be like a simple, well, it's not simple, but it could be like a tax audit. Maybe somebody got notification in the mail, you're going to be audited, get your paperwork ready. Something like that, where they just know, no, shit's not working out for me. Yeah, look at this. Here's the Hermit again, right? We had the Hermit in reverse, which kind of tells me something was found after being looked at with the Page of Swords. And then we have here the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. So what was the Hermit looking at? He was looking at the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever was being done repetitively in the past, they were looking at that. I feel like strongly this has something to do with money or assets. I feel as though this person was, very convincing in making you feel loved at some point, like they really cared, but then their actions said something else. Wow, okay, there's going to be some arguments here. Again, I'm kind of getting arguments over children, like some kind of battle over children. This could be the father of a child. So I'm getting mother and child, and then here I'm kind of seeing father and child. I'm not liking this, honestly. I'm not liking this, and I kind of feel as though that's why. So you've been through this. You went through this period of like denial that this person was like this, or that this was the situation, but it gets to the point where you can't deny it anymore. It just is what it is, and I feel like once you get there, you're going to be seeing red. So that emotion that held you with this person, it was like the glue that held you together. It's just going to dissipate, because once I kind of feel like once somebody starts messing with your kids, that's it. You see red. And so you started seeing this manipulation with the children. I feel like somebody's using children as a pawn. I'm also getting whatever comes out in this investigation, you're going to see how far, like how long this has been planned, or how long this person has been behaving this way or doing this against you, against your children, or against, your livelihood, your possessions. Someone's very emotionally unstable. This is causing a lot of conflict. I feel like somebody's trying to defend themselves from truths that are coming out, but it's too much of it. Like there's too much evidence there. They can't even defend themselves anymore. I like So I'm seeing you here being in a very future wise. I feel like you're going to be in a very good financial position. I'm seeing things really turning around for you. Honestly, we have the Star card, the King of Wands, which is your energy, the Sun. So, just feeling healed, um, ready to go. Like you get all your energy back, you get your drive back, your excitement, your enthusiasm. The Sun is just happiness, and this all comes as a result. And then you're coming out here as the Emperor in the upright. So, and then two nines following that, which nines are, indicative of, something being almost over, but also they're very, like, indicative, like, independence, okay? So, the individual, so you yourself, I feel like you're going to replenish like your strength somehow, and it could be through that separation, could be through that trip that kind of looked like you were planning, something like that. It's like you're getting all your energy back, and you're going to be able to just push through in this last kind of piece of this journey before you finally close that chapter out. But I see you very in a good position financially, absolutely. And this is helping you in being able to battle your way through to the end, to win this. But this is all made possible through some kind of truth that comes out. And that changes everything. There's some truth that you're going to find out that is going to work in your favor, and changes the whole game for you. Okay, I'm feeling someone here is caught being emotionally manipulative. Five of Wands with the Five of Wands. Yeah, this is you're not the only one. This person, like, this is just their personality. They're just manipulative, and I feel like people around them are seeing. So they're going to start to have problems, not just with you, but with others. Oh, okay. So the secret is out that this was not the happy family that it seemed to be, or it's going to come out. There's going to be a lot of arguments, like within family, other people getting involved when this is found out. I feel like this person may play victim as well. Yeah, it's going to just become increasingly more difficult and more difficult to come to agreements, to work together. There's no coming together. There's no coming to any kind of agreement. It's just there's too much anger there, okay, as a result of the High Priestess in reverse. Whatever it is truth that comes out. Whenever this comes out, this truth, again, this could be somebody hiding assets, or just simply seeing, what they say, like if you're going through a divorce, you really only get to know your partner through that divorce. Isn't that ironic? Like that is when you start to see the worst of a person. And so that's what you're seeing. I feel like, there may be separation, and then there's talks of like, okay, going forward, what are we going to do? And you start to see how this person changes. Like that mask that they wanted to have on around you all the time, that they were carrying, you see that for what it is, for it being false. Yeah, I feel as though this manipulative person, they don't believe that it's over. But you're unwilling to give any more to this. They just, maybe this has happened before, and they are pretty confident that they can get you back. But we'll see. Look, Ace of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles is here twice. The Nine of Pentacles, okay. So some kind of truth about money, finances, or what someone was doing on their own. I feel like for some of you, you didn't do this in the past because either you were afraid that you weren't going to be able to like sustain yourself, or sustain the lifestyle that you were used to. But I feel like you're seeing that, you actually can. You're actually in a very good position. Once you figure that out, you're not going to be telling people what your next move is going to be. And that's probably a good idea. Yeah, you're going to be healing from all of these burdens. kind of sorting through everything and checking things off lists. I'm seeing like somebody checking things off lists. So there was a list of like problems or issues, and you're just like, okay, done, fixed, fix this issue, fix that issue. And that's where you get that drive to allow for this change to happen, as overwhelming as it may be, but you're allowing it because you know that you can do this. You're full of strength. You're full of self-esteem. Look at this. You're full of self-love. This is absolutely self-love. So you have finally met the real Aries. Okay? So I feel like there was, I don't know why I'm seeing like someone in a bubble. And they're like deathly afraid of this bubble being burst because, it's just going to pop and then ploop, you fall on your face. However, I feel like this bubble was just keeping you encapsulated in this toxic environment. There was almost like this toxic gas inside of this bubble that you kept breathing in, and it just made you delirious. Okay, but once that bubble is burst, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm the freaking emperor. And you see that very clearly, and then you start to be very proud of yourself, which I'm loving this for you. Yeah, so whoever this manipulative person was, just understand that this person is going to fight to the very end. They're not someone who you can get rid of easily. And so, yeah, I kind of see why you would need this time for planning, why you would need to kind of move in silence. Okay, so if you're not doing that, consider this guidance from your angels, a warning that this is what needs to be done because this person is very sneaky. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like this person tried to have control over your money or have control over your sense of well-being. Like they really wanted you to believe that without them, what did I just do here? Am I nuts? Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what I did there. Okay, so anyhow, looking at it this way, nothing much changes. Look at this. What are you seeing here? The Queen of Swords sees very clearly, sees past the emotion. She doesn't get all, involved in emotion. She just sees what it is. Okay, and what you're seeing here is how amazing you are. This is the self-love. And what you're seeing here, how manipulative this person you've been dealing has been. You cannot unsee this now. Maybe you've let a lot of things go, let it slide, whatever, but there's one thing in particular that you're going to find out, that you're going to stumble upon, that there's going to be some kind of investigation, and whatever it is that comes out of that, whatever it is that you discover or see about this person, it's just going to change everything. You're going to take your power back at that time because of this painful past. Okay, this past, this history with this person that at one point looked so beautiful and it felt so right, but it ended up being a nightmare. And so you gain that strength to look at things, for what they are. The Nine of Wands with the Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I feel like in the past, you may have been open, pretty consistently to trying again. I feel like now your guard is going to be up, in the future here, whenever this happens, your guard is going to be up to any kind of second chance or 10th chance or 20th chance. It's not going to happen. Yeah, so again, I feel like in the past, what held you back was this fear of you not being able to stand on your own financially, but you absolutely will stand on your own. Not only will you stand on your own, but I feel like you're going to do better than you ever did because you're getting rid of this negative energy that you've been carrying with you inside this bubble. So I kind of feel like you are going on this journey. So here, it's really a journey of self-love. A journey of self-love and learning to really be content, okay, with the changes that are happening, because understanding that the universe is finally putting you on this right path, or you're putting yourself there. The universe just opens the doors for you to do so multiple times, but you choose whether or not you want to walk through that door. And I feel like you've had the opportunity before to walk through that door to your new reality without this negative influence in your life, and you chose not to. But I'm seeing here, you finally seeing that you are worth more, and I feel like that's what's pushing you through this whole ordeal, and not breaking down, but simply learning to be happy that you actually made it through. Made it through, not just made it through in one piece. Like, you are better than ever here. All right, let's see. Hmm. All right. Yeah. So giving up on a belief, a marriage, even a religion, it's something that was very close to your heart, and you really believed in this. This was something that you were willing to fight for. Whatever it is that you are giving up now, you're just letting it go. But I feel like there's someone around you, this other person does not want to let it go. They're not ready. This Okay, so I feel like if, for those of you who are going to be going through a divorce, or you are going through a divorce, I feel like this person is going to definitely try to slow things down because of the fact that they don't want it to happen. So they're hoping that if they slow things down, within that time frame, they may be able to convince you with some loving words and all these promises. But it's always one-sided. It's always just about them and getting what they want. But you're seeing it though, like it's so clear to you now. The things that you used to fall for, you just don't anymore. And this person is like beside themselves. Look at this. The emotionally manipulative person, that's what they use as their defense. So you know that already. And that's why it's almost comical for you. Yeah, that I'm telling you, something causes this final breakup, like just instantly, like it just comes out of nowhere. And I feel like, I told you, it's that whatever information is coming out. Yeah, from your perspective, it's over. There's nothing this person can do, even if they delay things, it's still gonna happen. And emotionally, like, it's already happened. Look, Three of Swords and the Hierophant. There's definitely a breaking up of a committed situation here. And a new begin. Look, we have Justice. The Magician is clarified by Justice. So I feel like whoever it was that, was very manipulative here, and, just out for themselves, they're going to get their karma. I keep seeing that all over. Look at all these majors that came out here. We have the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the Justice. This is some kind of karmic event. Someone's going to receive their karma. And the Moon. Anything that was hidden, anything in the dark, will be brought to light. No matter how much this person tries to fight back and hide things and manipulate their way, they won't be able to this time. This time, it's just not going to work out for them. Yeah, this person is still holding on to hope, but they're not getting anything back from you. Like they're not receiving any kind of indication that you may be open to. So yeah, I also feel it's going to be very difficult to come to agreements with this person going forward. So, which is kind of important if you are going through separation, divorce, or anything having to do with children. I think that that's going to be a really an uphill battle for you. Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups. Interesting. Okay, Seven of Cups is here. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone's going to be trying to create illusions to get you to stay. It's like they're going to be thinking of ways, like plots, basically. They're going to be plotting ways to like confuse you, fool you, make promises that they're not willing, they're not really, they have no plans to actually follow through. This is all just, smoke and mirrors, because they see you walking away, they see you pulling back your energy, and it's freaking them out for sure. So what's good about this is that when I saw in the beginning of the reading, when I was seeing, the anxiety, the lack of sleep, and all of that, it felt more like your energy, like that's what you were going through in the past. The more, as we're coming to the end of this reading, I'm seeing that it's this person who's going to be freaking out. Once you see the truth, once you process it, okay, because I see this period of like processing what you've been through. Once you reach that point, you're going to be completely unbothered. You're just going to be focusing on yourself and living your best life. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love this. So things are going to turn out. There's going to be celebration here. Celebration also because I feel like there were lessons that were learned. I think the purpose of this connection was to learn these important lessons. There were spiritual lessons that were learned here, and this whole new awareness again of yourself first and foremost, because I feel as though this is like your introduction to the new you. Okay, you're getting to know the new you who appreciates yourself more than, because I feel as though you were giving love to others and leaving yourself in the cold. Okay, so that's going to change. I think you're going to be surprised at how well things turn out for you. That's what I'm seeing here. That as long as you go with the flow and just follow your intuition, Aries, your financial situation, I see it improving immensely in ways that you didn't think. Okay, so I feel like there's money coming toward you that you was unforeseen. There's going to be a lot of celebrations about a lot of things, but I'm feeling here you seeing yourself proud for the decisions that you've made for your family, for your future, and again, doing amazingly. So I absolutely love this reading for you. Just focus on being content. There is no reason for you to, dwell on what happened in the past, because you've had quite a long time of suffering through that. So now is the time for you to just embrace your own heart, embrace who you are, be proud of who you are, because you've come so far, Aries, not just in your personal life, but spiritually. I feel like there's been immense spiritual growth for you. So happy for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.